Hey DIYers, this is Maria Hall, owner of Deck the Halls DIY Studio, and today I'm going to show you a very quick tutorial on how to paint these Easter tags. Okay, so we have a wide variety of tags that we're going to be offering, and they are all pretty much able to be painted in the same manner. So you will receive paint, the cutouts, and sponges with your kit. And when you paint, you just want to put some paint on. So I'm dipping my sponge in paint and then I'm kind of pulling it off a little bit so I don't have too much on there. You can certainly dab, or you can kind of just pull the paint off the sides. Now, I'm kind of doing a combination of both when I'm painting. And these edges do not need to be painted because they're burnt edges. This cutout, or all of these cutouts actually for the tag, are made on the laser, which burns the edges. So they'll give it that burnt look. You don't want to use a ton of paint because it will dry faster if you use less. And I'm just going to do a little bit of paint there. I'm going to do green up at the top. Now with your kit, we will give you the paint colors of your choice. So you'll want to consider what color or what cutouts you're taking, and then what paint colors you'd like with them. We generally stick to 3 colors for your projects, 3 to 4. So there you have that. Now for this backer piece, I think I'm going to do it. I think I'm going to do it white. And if I don't like it, guess what? It's paint. I will just paint over it. So for this backer piece, I'm also just gonna not worry about painting on the inside because I know that that's where the cutout will overlap it. So I'm just gonna paint the edges, and I'm gonna paint to the coverage that I want and that I like. So you may need more than one coat. With all of these cutouts, the technique is going to be the same or similar. So after we paint this, I'm gonna let this dry, and I'm gonna show you some of the other cutouts that have scored lines in them to make them look shiplap. These tags are great for Easter baskets. These would be great kits for the kids. These also could be added to gift bags as tags if you're doing a little gift bag for your grandkids or your neighbor or someone at work. Okay, so I'm just gonna put this aside so that I can show you this tag, which is super awesome, and it has these lines for the shiplap. Now that's what I was kind of talking about earlier. So for this sort of tag, you're gonna just want very little paint, dab some off, and then you're gonna lightly dab. And I'm specifically going right across the line first so that you can see I'm not pushing the paint in. I'm really going lightly over it. And on this one, I am using the dab method so that I don't fill the lines with paint. Okay, so I'm gonna do the tag white, and then maybe I'll do the bunny a color. And then it would be really fun to put a pom-pom bunny tail on there as well. Okay, so once your projects are dry, we will include stencils for names. So you can personalize these, which makes it so much fun to give these as a gift, put them on a package, have the kids create theirs. So let me just finish this one up, and then I will show you how we apply our stencil. And the stencils are cut to the size for the tag that you choose in your ordering. So any name will fit. We just adjust font sizes so that it fits on the tag that you hope to put the name on. Okay, so this kind of looks a little bit choppy, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let the paint dry, and then I will come back with another light coat of paint. And then we'll finish this one up. Okay, for the tag, now these tags that are 2 layers, you're going to receive glue, and then you will just glue these right on top of each other, okay? For this one, it's still a little bit wet, so we're gonna give it a minute. While that one's having a little bit more dry time, I wanted to show you these. We have 2 sets of these eggs. They're different shapes. I did cut names that could fit in the top part here. When you paint these, you'll paint this. Okay, so you'll just lay it down, paint that. And then if you want, you can paint these pieces, okay, and then put them back in. So kind of like a puzzle. So you could also not glue in these pieces I'm putting in right now. You could not glue them in, and then the kids could use them as a puzzle, but you could glue this outline piece down, okay? And then that would be a puzzle. Or you could paint the back, maybe an ombre or different colors, and then you could glue this over the top, and this could be your tag, and then these pieces you wouldn't need. You could kind of glue it together actually if you wanted and kind of make it into an interesting looking egg. But this would be another way to use this tag. So lots of options. We can put a name up in the top here. We can make it fit. This is just a solid bunny on its own, so the name would go right across. This is a circle, a shiplap circle, so the same painting technique as this tag. We could put a name on here. It would be small, but we could do it for you. And then this is the same idea as the last cutout egg tag I just showed you. It will come taped together so you have all your pieces. Okay, so for this one, the same thing. You can take it apart and paint this, and then paint these pieces and have it be a puzzle. Or you can paint this and glue it down and have your backer be painted. The name on this tag would go right through the middle so we can make it larger, which is more fun. So that one comes with a lot of pieces as well. And then the other tag that I did paint for you already that we're working on is this one right here. And then that one will come with the bunny and probably a little pom-pom tail, because that would be so fun, right? And then we will supply you with some twine for that. Okay, let's get back to this one, which we're going to finish for you so you have a completed project to reference in this video. When you get your name, there will be transfer tape on the front. The blue part is the actual stencil. The white part is the backer that it's stuck to, okay? So you'll wanna just smooth it out, flip it over, pull from the back, and I always pull at an angle, okay? And you're gonna wanna pull across just like so. Now, if any of the letters, the insides, like this middle of the R came up, I'd wanna push it back down. This is a sticker, okay? So you don't wanna stick it to itself, okay? And then put it wherever you want it on your project. Okay, and so we're gonna go right there. And then you wanna firmly smooth it and adhere it down to the surface. And then you're going to take and you're gonna peel up the clear. So this time you're taking the clear transfer tape and pulling that off. Okay, so there's our name. I'm gonna take my white, because that's the color I'm choosing. You can pick any color. Dabbing in this paint, there's next to no paint on here. Thickness of tissue paper, so ultra thin. And then I'm going to lightly dab on the stencil to fill in and paint the name very lightly. Okay, now you may feel like you need 2 coats of paint. Well, if you do, that's okay. I want you to paint it so you are happy with it. But remember, very, very light coats. So this is what mine looks like. I think it looks really good. I'm not even really thinking I need a second coat, but sometimes I just dab over the top anyways. Okay? You can wait a couple seconds, or if you feel comfortable peeling it up, peel it up. You just don't want any of the blue to fall back down on your carrot or on your project. And then you will take a tweezers or an X-Acto knife or a sharp edge. Once it's dry, I'd recommend doing that, and pull it up. And then there you have it. Okay, so this isn't glued down yet, but we will supply you with glue, and you'll glue these pieces together. You'll put your name on there, and you will have adorable tags. This one will just glue on, add our pom-pom, add our twine. If you want to put a name on, I think it would be super cute if we squished this over and we ran a name on the side. That would probably be really fun. So just let us know. Thanks for DIYing with Deck the Halls DIY Studio. Be sure to tag us on your social media posts to share with us your awesome projects. Have a great Easter, everyone.